Hello, this is me again. I I was trying to go stronger than that, and when I went weak at the end. Okay, we're watching Perry Mason on HBO because I love mysteries, and I know HBO gonna probably. I'm expecting something really raunchy and dirty because HBO loves doing stuff like that. Perry Mason, I know it's based. I know it's based on an old TV show, but I've never watched it. But I've heard of Perry Mason somewhere. I think. But I know this is. I've been hearing stuff. This is nothing like that, but I'm excited to watch anyway because I love. If there is a mystery to be solved, I am watching that, and HBO always does amazing stuff. So, it's something somebody wrote the show no one asked for, but it is amazing. I don't know, something like that. Point being, nobody asked for this, but but if it's on HBO, it's got to be good. I like how HBO I feel like HBO doesn't go with the times. It doesn't. It goes to the beat of its own heart, of its own heart. You know what I mean? It ticks to a different another. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't follow the mode. They do their own thing, and so they're gonna release Perry Mason randomly, this year. So anyway, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna watch it, see what I think. This is a weekly one, so yeah. I have at least 1 or 2 weekly shows coming up. The Alienist will be on my list. I'm looking forward to that, and I think I'm planning to release the rest of. I hope so. I do have the rest of the series, the first season done. I think I gotta go edit it, but I know it's late. But I'm still planning. I think I will do it. I don't know. Plan to do it. Maybe we'll see. Right now, let's go watch Perry Mason season 1, episode 1, HBO. Let's do it.
Charlie's on the car.
We understand each other.
Yes.
Please don't hurt him.
Like it's not gonna go well. Is it alive? Take a look at it make sure it's alive. Oh no! Oh!
Charlie!
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's horrible.
Okay, Mason, here's one for you.
I like it so far though. I like the look.
Probably.
That's gotta be him.
Romance is arousing and self-noise.
That's his job. He's setting sail. Get out in front of him. I'll fall from behind.
A lot of behind to follow.
So a lot of behind the follow. So they're watching him. Big dude.
You're kidding me.
We went to watch a movie.
3 days waiting for him to stick his dick in something.
Studio signs him to a contract they should honor.
I think I know that guy. He looks familiar. The little mustache changes his whole appearance.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Hey, how about I have a look? You stay in the truck.
Whoa. I thought he just ate. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? All that jiggly fat. Oh my gosh. Why am I not surprised? HBO, man. HBO. Oh, is he the familiar?
Something about a clown. Ya te cargo el payaso.
Yeah, kid.
But clearly, the man still has a lot to offer the world.
How did you get in here?
What the hell does that mean?
The clown.
Oh my gosh, is that John Lithgow?
Yeah.
Holy crap, I know that voice anywhere.
Let me speak for the dead and say your parents didn't want
Oh
this
man, he's perfect
you.
for this.
You got pans on their bed.
And you need me why, Evie?
Because some friend of his is in trouble, the police are involved, and you're good at your job. 3 p.m. at my office. And there's egg on your tie.
Ew. I'm probably me.
That's him, all right.
He was paid to do that
Cut
to
you
just
a
to
check.
get
Business
discriminating
affairs,
fools
please,
on the
Mitch.
guy.
What did we say?
These happen to be pictures of Belma Fuller.
How much did you have in mind?
500 seems fair.
I'm gonna have to walk this up to Mr. Hammersmith.
My mom brought a fruitcake. Could have been used by the pharaohs. Kids cried when I made them eat it.
Like hard, you mean? Like out of date, felt expired.
Yeah, lives with his mom. No.
Well, how come?
Oh,
You, lonely or something, Virgil?
I like this guy. Interesting
How's this?
web on him.
I got a domestic stabbing with a 3-piece if you want.
Mr. Mason, in what capacity were you?
Was hired as a private investigator.
Well, if you want
Does
that suit.
Am I correct in asserting that you were recently cited for assault?
No, what I resent is Alvin Rutherford showing up repeatedly and offering me pennies on the dollar for a home my father built with his own hands.
Tragic, Mr. Mason, but assault?
That's what that was.
A blue discharge for conduct unbecoming. Would you care to elaborate on that, Mr. Mason? A mistake?
Feel free to jump in, Frank. Objection. We are? Fine, we can take my truck.
We could if the plan was to make the world's worst impression.
Oh, I don't have to plan for that. That happens naturally.
I'll say.
Go fuck yourself. I could have got that.
Plus demonstrating your masterful knowledge.
How are you today, Miss Street?
Peachy. How are you, Mr. Mason?
Oh my gosh.
Generally what I do.
Unless you object.
It's not me that needs
Robert
help,
Patrick.
Mr. Mason.
That was it.
Matthew and Emily Dodson,
Consider us at their service.
members of my church.
Well, God has put you in their path.
What about the police? Well, they'll be on this hammer and tongs. Why not leave it to them?
I don't trust the Los Angeles Police Department to do the job that's needed.
So they're hiring him.
Neither would I.
I told you my wife did. I was at work.
And she called you.
You the man that works with Mr. Jonathan?
Yes, ma'am.
Really wish they'd let me clean in here. All this fingerprint dust. I can't help feeling that it reflects poorly on me somehow. Do you have children, Mr. Perry?
It's Mason. Perry's my first name. I have a son.
What's your boy fond of?
Fire trucks.
9 is a good age for a boy.
She doesn't twitch an eyelid while someone creeps into her house and nabs her kid. You think she's a drinker?
No, she's a mother.
I'm just pointing out that someone knew they were good for 100 grand. How do you figure that from a guy who sells pickled cucumbers and...
Wow. This place is amazing. Coca-Cola? They brought Coca-Cola into it, so it's definitely supposed to be real world like.
Looking for something?
What the hell?
Close the blinds, Gene.
If you got something Sis Dodson's clean, you'd be doing him a favor by letting us know.
So you tie him up in a bow and put yourself up for promotion. That's tidy.
Listen to you, because I'm gonna nail Dodson. And when I do, you're back on the bottom, feeding off runaways and cheaters.
He's really lucky to have this job right now. I love how that guy put his suit on. So slick. What the hell is that?
Happy New Year.
Doesn't look like a human being. Is it a baby? It's a child. It's the child. Gross.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Getting paid.
Is that a movie star or something? Dusty Rogers?
I saw the kid.
Yeah, that'll F anyone's lineup. Elmer Fuller. Oh, Howard Smith picture. Yeah, it is a movie. I wonder if there was a real. Are those supposed to be real people?
Is take these poor, suffering people's hope away for 400 measly bucks.
I can be flexible on the price.
It's not about the price. It's the principle.
Oh man, he chose the wrong hill to die on.
Get it? Did you get the 600?
There.
The fuck is this, $1?
I think I overplayed it.
Oh, no, Christ, no,
I'm sorry.
It looks good on me.
None of this was part of the plan.
Jump off a pier and swim to Tahiti. I'll take your share.
The second I saw Charlie done like that, his eyes, Jesus. I should have run.
We all should have.
Evening, gentlemen. Sorry I'm late. Bunch of drunk sambos blocking up the road singing and dancing.
What the fuck?
You know, shoot him right through the. Oh, I knew it. Right through the suitcase. Yeah. Jesus. Wow, that guy's evil. Oh. Oh shit. Maybe he landed on a bunch of pillows.
New Year's Day. Put him on the fucking phone, Lynn!
Everybody's up to something. Everybody's got an angle. Hiding something.
And everybody is guilty.
Even you. The music is so cool.
So you like turtles?
Whoa. Was it? What does that mean, the turtles? Show is fantastic. This is great. This is the kind of stuff I love to watch. There's some stuff I don't. Sometimes it's really hard to watch. So parts of it are hard to watch, but the mystery is fantastic. I am in. I feel for the guy. You know, he's down on his luck. No one thinks he can solve this case. His ex-wife won't let him see his son won't let him talk to his son on New Year's Eve and stuff. I feel bad for him. I don't even know why, because I don't know what happened with his family and all that stuff. I'm sure she has a good reason for being that way. But I don't know. I still feel for him. You know, I still feel bad for him. Alright, but geez, man, everything is. This episode is a low blow for him. Everybody seems to. He didn't get the money, so that his partner didn't get paid either. You know, all that shit going on, and I don't know what he meant at the end with the turtles. I'm guessing that he doesn't know. I don't remember anything about turtles, so I'm guessing he is finally taking a look at the case. It's funny how that happened. He was all pissed off and smashing fire trucks and drunk, and then he immediately gets up and goes to his desk and tosses his carpet away. What made him think to do that all of a sudden? I guess because there's nothing else to do. His whole life is otherwise shit right now, so he would dive into the one thing that he still has. Is the case, which no one thinks he can actually solve. But I like that because it's gonna. He puts him in a position where he's a loser, and the police expect if the police solve it before he does, there's a ticking clock, so to speak. Because if the police solve it before he does, then he's out of a case, and he doesn't get any of the reputation, and he will go back to doing whatever he was doing before that. So he has to solve this case. He doesn't have a choice if he wants to keep his career. Because nothing else is really going for him right now, except maybe that lady who at least has some sympathy for him. That's gonna be hard to watch, but I'm pretty sure by the end of this, he gonna be somewhat more so on top. This is his big break, his chance to shine, really make it up there. So this is good. This is great. This is the kind of stuff I was looking for. The music was so good. All the horn and stuff, exactly what I pictured. The scenery is gorgeous. Watching the street lamps and the lights. Oh yeah, because it was Christmas. Wasn't it Christmas? New Year's or something like that. Yeah, that's why there was all the lights on the arches. It was so cool. I even like the title came up, Perry Mason. It was actually like an old style Lionsgate logo looking thing or something. It was really neat. It looked like this old projector looking thing, but with this modern day cinematography. It's a crazy combination. And the ending song, what was that? What the heck was that? I never heard anything like that. Well, I don't know. But I didn't expect that for the ending song. That I actually had to stay there and listen to it. Because I was like, what is this? This is so different. Perry Mason is an interesting guy. He has that look of a frumpy guy who's had everything thrown at him. And the kitchen sink. And he just keeps getting back up. That's what makes him awesome. But he hasn't really got a chance to do much yet. But I like the pace. I like the dialogue. And I can see there is a ticking clock in there somewhere. He's smarter than people let him. He's smarter than people believe him to be. I feel like I'm gonna be dragged through the mud with this guy though. There was a moment in there where I actually forgot I was watching a show when he was talking to the lady, the Spanish chick and whatever, and he just kind of collapsed to the floor, and she kept telling him what to do and stuff. And you kind of were just, you felt like him for a second, you felt like the whole world was on you and you couldn't do anything about it or something. And the way he had sex, I just want to say, is like a angry person trying to like getting his last freaking thing on. he was having sex like he was gonna die tomorrow, or like I don't know, like he was taking it out on his wife or something, ex-wife or something. Like there's like something angry about it, something really rough about it. He was just pounding into her. It almost looked like he wasn't getting any enjoyment out of it. It's crazy. It's almost like he was, I don't know. He was like doing it just to relieve something, but I feel like he wasn't even enjoying it. It doesn't look like he was really enjoying himself. He just looks so miserable. I can't wait for sorry for him. He's drinking all the time and constantly feeling sorry for himself and is pissed off at the world. Everything. And he's a constant screw up. They really dragged this guy into the ground to start off with, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he climbs out of that freaking hole he's dug. John Lithgow and the secretary lady and then the doctor, they make a great team. Secretary lady is kind of mean, but I think she plays off of him. He kind of reminds me of Cloud and Aerith in the new Final Fantasy remake. She almost insults him sometimes, and then Cloud just kind of plays off of that. So I feel he's not taking any offense. She says a bunch of shit, and he just kind of sits there and he takes like he's a bulletproof vest, and she's firing bullets at him nonstop. He just takes it and then dishes it back just as much as he gets hit. I think it's like he's a human punching bag. He's used to being punished by everybody so much that he just doesn't care anymore. He just like, yeah, your mother too. He don't give a shit. He don't give a shit. He kind of just he has a thick skin to survive as long as he has on that. I mean, he looks like a guy who should have died a long time ago from over drinking himself to death or something. But he keeps getting back up, man. Something keeps him going. And that is the admirable part about him. Is that no matter what happens, he seems to still be on his feet. He's not going to stop. So I look forward to bringing this guy, to watching this guy get back on his feet, man, after all this shit. If he can help that lady, I feel like that's his one redeeming part, that lady was really hurting. He can help them at least. Bring this person to justice before anybody else gets hurt. Then he can there'll be some kind of redemption in him. Maybe save his soul, because he could say he did something, he helped somebody out. And it's a big case, so he'll forever have that on it. He'll forever have that as part of his resume or whatever. So I'm cheering for this guy, man. I'm hoping he's gonna rise up out of the darkness, out of this hole. I'll see you guys in the next one. I think I will be watching this show. I'll see you guys in the next one. Perry Mason.